Bronze Bomber, he wants to take a little bit of a break. He wants to take some time to himself. He wants to, or he's considering taking some time to himself. And I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no problem with that, but don't let it be so long because you already had a long break. You already took that time to reflect and to heal and to come back with the whole new game plan. You did some mental exercises, whatever you felt like you needed to do in order to get back on track. However, okay, it didn't work, or it didn't work to what everyone else thought it was gonna work. Okay, but in your mind, you did the best that you could. Now, I'm going to tell you this. What's up with it, Big Who? I'm going to tell you this. If it was me, I'm getting right back in. I'm getting right back in there. Now, of course, you want to heal and get your body right. Get somewhat of your mind right. Spend time with your family. Do that sort of thing. But get right back into it because, really, in all honesty, uh, see the thing that Deontay Wilder he lacks is 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 the fundamentals. Okay, it's it's he's getting better, but you revert back to the same kind of the same style whenever shit hits the fan. And listen, I'm calling it like what I see it. I know there's a lot of hardcore Deontay Wilder fans, and you know, I'm a fan of his too. I like Deontay Wilder. Listen, this is what I've said. I've said it before, time and time again. If Deontay Wilder had the defensive skills and the offensive was an offensive juggernaut in terms of his jab and being able to throw a whole bunch of flurries and you know outstanding footwork, things of that nature, he would arguably be one of the best heavyweights to go down of all time. And some people still consider him that, being that he was 42. Now I think 42 and two up until those two losses. And see, a lot of people they criticized me when I said this. I said that he should not have fired Breland. You know, Breland was with him from the beginning. Even before all that, and then he lose a fight, and then he reacted off of emotion. You know, and I felt that he should have stuck with him. And if he was gonna get rid of Breland, then it should have been done in a way of like, okay, getting even somebody better. Me personally, God rest his soul, I felt like somebody like Roger Mayweather or somebody like that would have been able to, help him. But at the same token, you can only do so much in so little of time. And boxing is a sport where you have to keep doing it continuously, and not only doing it continuously, you've had to hone your skills from early, as a because Floyd had been doing it since the adolescent, and I'm talking about in terms of his style of fighting. When you talk about defensive and not just being a knockout supremacist, you know what I'm saying, or a knockout artist. But nonetheless, that doesn't take anything away from Deontay Wilder. That's his style. But me, if I'm him, I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going back now. Fury's out of the question, but you still have a chance to make an impact throughout the heavyweight division. Look, like he said his best wasn't good enough. He said his best wasn't good enough, and I understand that. You know, look, we all taking a break to me would do more harm than good. I'm just saying for me. I'm just talking about me. I'm not talking about anybody else. But at the same time, at the same token, we also got to place ourselves in his shoes because yeah, I know he worked his ass off for this fight. There's no doubt in my mind that he did. And if it takes him gathering himself, being able to take time to reflect, get himself together, get right and stuff, hey, so be it. But let it be quick and get right back to work because you still have a lot to offer. It's not like Deontay Wilder is uh is super old to the point where he's hunching over and all of this other stuff. No, he's all he would have to do is just go back to the drawing board. Now, Malik Scott, for everything that he was saying in the press conference and everything like that. I mean, Sugar Hill had you figured out. You know what I'm saying? He checkmated you. And look, I'm not a. I, while I think he's a great trainer in Sugar Hill, I don't agree with some of the things that he said and done in the past. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't take anything away. But you got to give it to Sugar Hill. He checkmated him. He checkmated Malik Scott on everything, and that was because he knew him and he knew what potentially Malik Scott was going to throw out there. But if I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm uh I'm gonna come back and even be better than what I was Renaissance wise. Okay, and you may not get Fury, but you'll be able to get the other heavyweights and still make your presence known and try to get that try to work to get that title back because that's the That's the end all be all. I mean, he has nothing to hang his head on uh, about anything. And some people may disagree, and some people may agree. I really don't care what anybody thinks. His head on, but at the same token, I am about sportsmanship. Now, some people might disagree and say, well, yeah, he shouldn't have shook his hand or anything like that. Nah, man, look, at the end of the day, they grown men. Fury got a family. Deontay Wilder has a family. Outside of the ring, these guys are, they got to go back to normal life. And Deontay Wilder, I understand how he was feeling. At that point, nobody wants to be bothered, especially after a game or after. Oh yeah, Sixers are up, by the way. Last time I checked, we was up big on Brooklyn right now. But that right now, I'm not even paying attention to that right now. That's preseason. Maxi ain't even playing anyway, so I'm waiting for to see how Maxi does his thing out there. But he's not playing tonight. Embiid, he was out there killing. I think he had like 14 points at one point or whatever. But uh, anyways, see, a lot of people, they sit back and when you really analyze everything and you really break everything down, uh, Fury is he's just a better he's just a better fighter at this stage right now, and that's not. Listen, there's a lot of people that might believe that that Fury is still getting away with this or getting away with that and all of this other stuff. But after a while, man, we gotta stop. We gotta stop, doing that sort of thing, and just say, just accept the L. If you lose, we can't say, well, no, but you know what though, no. He did all of that last year. He came out fair and square this time, and he won. Many people may not like it, and the thing about it is we got to stop also doing the black and white thing. Listen, Deontay Wilder is my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? And uh,
we ain't doing the black and white.
he African.
They the one
Hold
bring
on,
that
Lou.
shit up. They the one bringing that shit up, black and white thing. They the one bringing it up. They the one saying, he crying because he lost. It's like they the one bringing that up. They treat Fury like he's the great white hope.
Right, but see, no, this is the thing, though. I mean, it's not. Listen, Lou, man, what you got to understand, man, is that he he trained just like Wilder trained. He he puts his gloves on just like Wilder did, And listen, I'm not advocating for nobody, but they went out there and they fought fair and square again, and he knocked him out twice, and Fury knocked him out. Well, that and got by the third time or whatever. So it was they all laid it out on the line, man.
It's
You
like
know,
this, man. Wilder is probably gonna go down one of the greatest one of the greatest fighters, but he don't got no ring smarts in the ring when it comes to like the surface industry, you know, trying to work his jabs and everything else. I'm just saying, like when I'm watching that fight, I'm seeing him dead. He was done around 8 rounds because he seemed like he was, and he took advantage of that.
You breaking up. You breaking up. You breaking up real bad, Lou. Where you at? You driving, bro?
I'm up here,
You at
I'm up
work?
here yeah.
Okay, okay. Now I can hear you. Go ahead, bro.
I'm just gonna say I can understand him taking a break because in that 8th round, he looked like he was done. He looked like he was dead tired. He looked like he was huffing and puffing for some air. And he wasn't the serpent's energy like he supposed to. And Furry thought he was getting weak, and Furry took advantage of that. I
Right.
said, and I say this in my mind, I'm not about I don't know nothing about boxing. I'm not like all these other guys like Blue Blood, um Town Business, all them. They the boxing experts. I'm not, but I can tell something wasn't right with him after that 8th round. Like if he would have knocked out Fury, I think in the 4th or 5th round, then he would have been vindicated. But now he gonna probably take some time off, think about what if he want to keep on fighting or not, or if he just want to try to get in better shape to get ready for probably see if he can get another fight with Fury. Because I don't think he ain't gonna he can't I don't think he gonna let this go. I think he ain't gonna stop till he beats Fury.
Yeah, but that's even if that they'll allow it. The only way is he would have to. He got to start from the bottom and then work his way up again, and then uh get with everybody in the division or whatnot, and then he'll be, and that's how he'll get the belt back unless Fury, because now they're pushing for Usyk and Fury to fight, which I'm gonna be real. I think Usyk, because Usyk, Alexander Usyk just beat uh, Joshua, and so like everybody.
What I think gonna happen. I think Fury gonna fight Usyk and Joshua. Then after that, he gonna retire.
Who? Fury.
Yeah, I think he gonna fight 2 more times, then retire.
Yeah, he gonna try to get out of there, huh? But listen, Lou. Well, this was two things. First and foremost, uh, if it may have seemed that when you were saying something wasn't right with Wilder, a lot of people were wondering if he had a concussion, you know. And then another thing, I knew after that eighth round that Fury was going to go ahead. He started taking control of the rest of the fight right then and there. You know. And yeah, he's bigger and he came in 30 plus pounds, but Fury was he seemed like he was in better shape, man. And hold on, who is this? That's Young. Sterling Young in here. What's up, Young?
What's up, Polo? What's up, Lou?
Hold up, Polo. Polo. You know we got to talk about that whole John Gruden situation because ready to just let him go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll
So,
talk about that.
but
But
I'm about to get off work, man. I'll see y'all later.
oh, you
Mm,
about? Oh, okay. Are you going live later or something?
Um, I'm gonna drop a video after the game tonight. So,
Okay. Okay. All right. No problem, man. Enjoy your night, bro.
all right.
S Young, what's
Yeah,
the deal, man? Uh, while they're talking about possibly take, and I know for those of y'all that don't know and already know, S Young, he's a boxing. He's really into boxing, man. So I'm gonna give you the floor right now, man. Deontay Wilder, man, he's considering taking a break. I felt like he shouldn't. I feel like, he should just, take a little time, gather himself or whatever, and then go ahead and get back into it. And because you don't really have nothing to be down about. But that's just me. How do you feel about it, bro?
um, him taking the, I feel like he should. I feel like I feel like he definitely deserve a little bit break. To get his get his head straight. You know, and I can't. I wish I wish nothing bad, because he had put out a great fight. Him and Fury, that was one of the best fights of this year. And 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 um and and for the fight, I realized he was gonna get. I realized to myself he was gonna get knocked out. Because once he knocked out Fury twice, I realized, okay, Furry got up, so I was like, okay, Furry can Furry can take some of his punches, and plus he can use his body on him. And then once he put that body on him, I know he was a I know it was a done deal. Um and and for like I said, for Wild, I feel like definitely take. I feel like he definitely need a little bit break. Take some, get his head straight, get his clear, get his head straight from the fight, and hopefully hopefully he can go find some like some training with some real professional fighters, that can help him, from his mistake that he even fought. You know,
Man,
get him what he needed to be a different boxer.
what like did you like the way that he trained him? Because I felt like he should have stuck with Breland or went to like Mayweather Senior. That's what I've been saying the whole time, or one of the Mayweathers, or even Floyd.
I feel like I didn't like his training because cause I remember he had gained a pound. He had gained like 20 pounds or something. He had gained like 20 pounds. He added weight, which I feel like he shouldn't. He shouldn't add weight against a guy like Fury. I feel like um he shouldn't have that at all. Third Set of all, I think some of the traders, I think he need help with his breathing condition. I know how to not, because you see he always get gas quick.
Yeah, that's facts.
And so I feel like you need to learn how to help him with it, and help him with his help him with his distance. Learn how to, because he's the type of, to me, Wilder's this type of guy that's not gonna go distant. He'll knock you out like probably in the early rounds. So I feel like if he had that help of him how to learn how it works to fight in distance, but, that would be perfect. I feel like he'll be okay with it. I feel like that's one adding weight. That also the technique. Like I said, the technique, learning how to jab, learn how to do jabs, because not throw wild punches. Defense, learn how to use the defense. So no, because he's a big guy. So I think helping him learn his defense stuff will work. Uh, that's why I feel like that. I feel like if I was the trainer, but I feel like he shouldn't have hired no new trainers.
Yeah, like because and see, you notice, young Sugar Hill and Malik Scott, they know each other, and he knows Malik Scott's style. So and you could see that. And look, I'm not a fan of Sugar Hill like that, man. I don't really, but I respect his training. He's a phenomenal trainer to be able to bring the best out of Fury the way he did. But at the same token, he checkmated. He did exactly what he said he was going to do in a press conference. He said, "Whatever they throw at me at Fury and me, we're going to be able to be counteractive to what they're going to throw at it." And he did. He did exactly what he said he was going to do, and he just pretty much just checkmated him on every single tactic that they tried to throw out there, young man. I listen. I you on point with what you said too about Fury. Another thing is his legs. I, I'm with you with the conditioning, but more so his legs and
Legs,
everything.
yeah, well, yeah, work on his legs. Yeah.
Yeah, footwork is a big thing. Um, I kind of look at like the movie. I look at Rocky. You remember Rocky had to learn how to move in the ring with Apollo again and stuff, and it took him some time. And some people might laugh at that sort of thing or whatever, but it you really have to start from the ground up again. And I'm like, that's why I'm telling him, okay, he has to get more experience fighting like that because he's trying to learn all that stuff, all the essentials of boxing all in one time in such a very short period of time, and you just can't grasp it like that. That's just like with Conor McGregor. He ain't gonna be able to grasp no boxing right away like that. So you on point with what you said though, young man. He definitely needs to pick up some more stuff in his repertoire, and just keep at it. Don't give up.
All right, all right.
Because he's still. I mean, listen, because right now they're pushing for Usyk and Fury.
Okay.
Usyk is, to me, I think Usyk's a better fighter than Fury. What you think?
Oh, about the fight. Um,
Uh, Alexander Usyk, the one that beat
yeah, 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 that fought that,
Guy.
yeah, Joshua. I feel like hmm, the Yukish fight. How do I feel about the Yukish fight? I feel the Yukish can pull it out. I think he brings some. I think he brings something different than furry furry opponents.
Right.
So I feel like that. Um, it's gonna be a huge test because, like I said, it's gonna be very huge test for Fury because now he's fighting a guy that's also a champion. That's
Hmm.
all champion as well, and so so. If that fight even happened, I feel like if the fight even happened, I feel like it's gonna be a decision. No, definitely gonna be up to the decision because Yugish, he has a far better jab than Furry. They put together. Um um Furry's even though Furry's taller and has a bigger reach,
Yeah.
bigger reach. I feel like that's gonna be a problem with useless um because that he's dealing with no he deal with guys bigger, but for me I feel like useless he's way better than but Furry in the good way because the bigger with the huge reach advantage, and he like way dirtier than that could be like the difference,
Right.
and his footwork is to me I say his footwork is more dominant because Fury can't cut those angles. Fury also has propensibility to get caught with the wild looping shots, so I think no way he would get no way Usyk would ever get caught with those wild sloppy shots Fury got caught with from Wilder. So that's
Right.
it, due to Fury's tats and skies. I would favor him by by a hair, by a hair. So, but the difference like from difference between how Furry difference between furry opponents like for usually he doesn't carry around that power, like guys like Josh from Water has eating size but no, I feel like the length and the sneaking list will be different. So I feel like
Mhm.
different because um uh, I feel like that would be a great fight. It would definitely be a great fight.
Who would you really, who would you rather want to see? Because listen, I'm gonna be real, man. I want to see. I do want to see Usyk, but a lot of people want to see Joshua and Wilder. They still want to see that.
To me, it's like it just like things like just faded. Like I just hope like just faded away. Like it's probably not gonna happen.
Right, right,
Like the loser, whoever lose the fight, gotta fight each other.
right.
Those don't really make sense to me
Yeah, it's not as hype as it once was.
anymore. No, I think that Wilder he should have fought him. He should have fought Joshua. You know.
Yeah, yeah, but Joshua was, but that had a thing to do with. If some people felt like Joshua was ducking Wilder.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it kind of seemed that way. But boxing got a lot of politics or whatever. But I think that Anthony Joshua was kind of relieved that uh that Wilder lost to Fury just so that he wouldn't have to fight him. A lot of people really said that, man. I, I was just like, man, shame on you, Joshua. And then you're gonna go fight Ruiz and you still lost. And check that's the young Ruiz talking about he want to fight Fury.
No, that would be not good. I love Ruiz, but I don't feel like I don't feel like that fight would be. I
I'm
don't
like,
feel like
man, Ruiz.
that fight would not happen. Cause you gotta know Ruiz is he needs if he no because no he had lost a lot of weight, but I feel like he has no chance against Fury, no chance.
Yeah,
I would not let him fight him because Tyson's like Wolverine. He'll take your best punch you got and take it 2 times to recover. It'll be a new game.
right.
Mm. So if he would have fought, if that fight would happen, I feel like Ruiz he gotta learn like the Rocky way. Like you said in Rocky 3 when he had to learn how to move, use his footwork and moves they can move.
Yeah,
I feel like Ruiz got to do that if he fought for him.
yeah, yeah. Because it's like learning. It's like learning how to. It's kind of like in the sense of like basketball, right? If like you in year 10 in the NBA and all you used to is uh playing a certain way or whatever, and then you try to play a way that you've never played before or whatever, you're gonna be a baby to it, and that's the thing with what I don't think some people understand that, when you try to sit there and you try to do something different, but you're setting your ways or whatever, it's extremely hard. It's not to say that it can't be done, but it's gonna take some time, and some people will just never get it, and you see when the pressure mounts and you're under a heightened situation, then you revert back to what you normally do, and that's what took place, man. But man, young, I gotta break these, I gotta break these couple stories, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna let everybody know right now, man. YouTube has not been sending out my notifications. I'm not the only one. I'm surprised you got it, and I'm surprised Lou got it. But hey, look, I'm telling everybody to hit the notification bell, look out for me posting or whatever. And also, people, if you're not getting my stuff, man, email me, please, because they have not been getting they've not been getting my stuff out for whatever reason, you know. So, and I don't know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel blindsided by this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm gonna come with another one, young man. Hopefully you'll be around. I know there's a lot of man. It's a lot of stuff I got to talk about in the next few hours or whatever. And plus my Sixers are up, but Maxie ain't playing, so I ain't tripping or whatever. And then Ben Simmons trying to crawl his way back and all that stuff, man. So we gonna get into all that though. But young, thank you for pulling up. I think Lou said that he gonna drop a video too, talking about what we had just discussed and everything. So be sure to kick it, man. You gonna be up for a while, young?
Yeah, I'm gonna be up for a while.
No doubt, man. Hey, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT, man. I'm gonna get at y'all in a little bit.